By now, you probably have watched several videos on how to clear the phlegm from your lungs and throat. But what's different in this video is that I'm going to show you a whole strategy on how to deal with this problem without leaving home and leveraging on your body's ability to heal. Yes, you heard me, activating your healing potential. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Lily Lay and I'm a physician. I'm going to show you how to heal without medicine step by step. Before you continue, make sure to read the disclaimer in the description box below. Before I present the 5-step strategy to eliminate phlegm from your lungs and throat forever, let's review the function of the mucus in our airways. The phlegm function is to protect, lubricate, and cleanse the airways. So a little bit of phlegm in our airways is okay. But when the mucus is produced excessively, it's very annoying and is also blocking the appropriate passage of oxygen through the airways. Inflammation, like an acute viral infection or bacterial infection, and also with irritants, because it is the mucosa that lines the airways trying to get rid of what is irritating the cells or what is also invading them. I'm recording this video in January 2022 at the peak of the Omicron infection, where it is already recorded in LA about 2 million cases per day of Omicron infection. Many of us were going to suffer from excessive production of mucus after the infection. And why is this so? Because this variant of the SARS-CoV-2 is much more contagious but less lethal. That means that it tends to get lodged or invade at the airways, but it does not go at the lung. Therefore, producing a lot of this infection, this mucus, like a cold or bronchitis. And many of us were going to be experiencing a lot of excessive mucus in the throat. I want to make note of the difference between a cough coming from an acute inflammation in the airways, whereas a cough coming to just clear the phlegm. It is very important because it tells you whether you are in the acute or the recovering from the infection. A cough during an acute inflammation, the cough feels involuntary. You cannot control that cough. It feels like a ticklish or itchy on your throat, and even sometimes you don't have those symptoms on the throat. It's just that you never know when you're going to be coughing, and the cough can be dry or wet, meaning with the phlegm. Now, when you're coughing to clear the phlegm or the mucus, is different. There's a little delay. First, you're going to just feel like something is lodged or blocked on your airways, and then you cough. So these are the 5 steps in the strategy on how to eliminate phlegm forever. Number 1, loosen up phlegm. Number 2, open airways. Number 3, mobilization. Number 4, reduce phlegm production. And number 5, speed up healing. If you want to completely eliminate phlegm from your chest and throat after an acute viral infection, you will have to do all these 5 steps. Now, there are many ways to achieve each step. So let's begin with the first step, to loosen up your phlegm. Keeping yourself hydrated is the most important way to loosen up phlegm. Drink plenty of fluids, preferably with room temperature water and not from the fridge. Why? Cold water in the stomach interferes with the healing process, especially when you are recovering from an acute infection. So more of this ahead. If you don't mind drinking warm water, that will be the best. However, Drinking water alone is not always enough. Drinking a mixture of water with minerals and electrolytes coming from fresh herbs like peppermint or spearmint in the form of a tea could be helpful. If you can find fresh leaves, dried leaves are next to okay. Hydrating yourself with ginger, tea, lemon, and honey is another way to keep you hydrated and yet strengthen your immune system. Another way to loosen up phlegm is to do gargles with salty water several times a day. Add half a teaspoon of salt to a cup of warm water. The salt breaks up the strong sulfate bonds of the mucus. Sodium in the salt reacts with sulfate in the mucus. Take a hot steaming shower. This is a nice way to loosen up the phlegm and open the airways. The problem is that one shower may not be enough, and taking too many showers may end up drying up your skin. So, a humidifier in the room may avoid drying up your skin from too many showers or baths in a day. There are also over-the-counter medications that help loosen up the phlegm. They're not my favorites though, but I didn't want to leave them out. This may be the only thing you may have at home, like this decongestant like Robitussin or Mucinex. If your phlegm problem is mild, you probably can stop at this first step. Otherwise, let's continue to the second step of this strategy, which is open airways. So how are we going to do this? Well, number one, stress reduction. Why? Because chronic stress acts on the muscles that surround the airways by narrowing them or narrowing the passages and worsening the blockage already present with the phlegm. So relax. Rubbing the chest with some menthol ointment or essential oils can help open the airways. Peppermint or eucalyptus are good for that, but you have to be careful when you are using essential oils directly on the skin. Mix them up first with vegetable oil, preferably 1 drop of essential oil in 5 drops of vegetable oil. There are prescription medicines that open the airways, but they require doctor's orders. They are necessary for people with underlying chronic respiratory condition. These medicines are taken as an inhaler. Overdoing it comes with side effects. What if you don't have any medicine or herbs at home? Well, you can activate the acupuncture points in your lungs using a heating pad over your chest and or around your neck for about 10 to 20 minutes. Use this method as often as you like. It may help you breathe better. Step 3 of the strategy is to mobilize phlegm. When the respiratory condition becomes chronic, tenacious, and the patient is too weak, your doctor may prescribe physical therapy. Depending on where the mucus is blocking the passage of air, you'll be placed in different positions, as you can see here. This method needs another person to tap on your chest to try to dislodge the phlegm. Nevertheless, if you have good abdominal muscles, I recommend you to cough with the following techniques I'm going to show you soon. But before you do any coughing technique, it's a good idea to prepare your chest by doing the thumb and tap exercise. Make a flat fist with your 2 hands and thump over the midline of your chest, just like a gorilla will do, always thumping on the same spot. Then tap below the collarbone on both sides with your fingertips. And finally, tap the side of your chest at the level of the nipple to activate the acupuncture points present in this area. Use your abdominal muscles to cough. If you don't, you won't be mobilizing efficiently the phlegm, and you will hurt your throat and vocal cords. Inhale, moving the abdomen outward, and cough, exhaling forcefully several times with the mouth open. There are two techniques. The couch cough technique, and it is great for those with weak abdominal muscles or who have a hernia. Sit and rest your head on the back of the couch. Lean forward quickly and cough up. The next method is for those who have stronger abdominal muscles. It is called the half cough. So raise your elbow as you inhale, exhale and cough forcefully, bringing them down. Coordinate your arms movement with your cough. If you have enough energy to walk or bike for 5 to 10 minutes, this is a great way to use the energy of your body to dislodge the mucus. Try it out and you will see. Remember to cough up from the abdomen. Another efficient way to eliminate phlegm from your chest and throat forever is to practice medical Qigong, the healing sounds. It also strengthens your abdominal muscle without effort and increases your lung capacity for better oxygenation. This set of exercises will leave you energized and feeling good. And in my next video, I will share more about this set of exercises and how it can help you heal your respiratory airways. So like and subscribe to be notified when this video is released. Now, the fourth step is to reduce the phlegm production. So how are we going to do so? Well, by avoiding this food, cold cuts like ham, salami, sausages, animal meats, sweets and sugar, dessert, dairy products like milk and cheese, and just avoid them until your airways become clear. Also, avoid irritants like cleaning products and fragrances. Avoid breathing polluted air. There are days that the air is loaded with pollutants. There's an app called Health-O-Meter that shows you the quality of air in your area day by day. You can find it on your smartphone store. For example, on this day, the air quality was poor, corresponding to the picture shown on the right. You can see the pollution in the city. So spending hours on this day outdoor may worsen your phlegm. Avoid smoke, either as a primary or secondary smoker. Needless to say, avoid exposing to your personal allergies. And avoid reinfection with viruses or bacteria. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and maintain a social distance. Otherwise, you will never give your body a chance to heal. And the fifth step in the strategy to eliminate your phlegm forever is to speed up healing. How? Well, number one, by resting. The body knows how to heal by itself, only if it's quiet and resting. Try to reduce the amount of work. Prioritize your commitments. Avoid unnecessary chores and postponing projects until your airways are clear. Invest in your body. It will pay off. And number two, by providing healing foods. The body needs special nutrition to speed up the healing process after an acute viral infection. And this is a topic where I'll be dedicating a whole video. So don't forget to like and subscribe to be notified when the next video is released. Do you have any other trick to remove or eliminate the phlegm from your throat and lungs? I would like to hear about it, so please comment in the box below. Thank you for watching.